Yeah, I was. You know what I did? I decided I was gonna go live because I wanted to offer to answer questions. Because somebody had mentioned earlier on Instagram, they said, "Why don't you answer questions? About like why you knew each other for 26 years before you proposed." Like people really out here, like because there's so many, like 95% of all the responses have been very normal and positive. Congratulations, this is great. And
Uh-huh.
then of course there's like that 2 to 5% of like miserable Negroes who just want to talk shit because their lives are like fucked up, I guess. And so there was one question where somebody's like, "Girl, he made you wait 26 years."
Yes, you did. You made me wait 26 years. Shame on you.
And
Far
no,
overdue.
well,
About time.
the thing that haha, very funny. The
So this part here is highly red flaggish. Why? Because haha, very funny. What does that tell me as somebody who listens to couples and listens to learn? What you learn is that Boyce and Alicia probably never were ever going to get married at one point. They did not see eye to eye, but they knew of each other. And she said, "Oh, you made me wait 26 long years." And she says it sarcastically. The sarcasm is the opposite of the truth. They, in my opinion, Boyce and her got together when her and her first husband had problems. Something happened along the way. Boyce got involved and he did not want to interfere. Now, you cannot interfere. There is no reason for you to say, "I'm not going to interfere." But the next time around, he literally said, the next time around, the next time. See, there was a first time. There was a first time. He met her in college. He probably did not want to be with her. He probably did, but she probably did not. The reason why it probably did not work is because Boyce had low self-esteem. So then he gets his money up. He starts attracting other women. It doesn't work out for him. Why does it never work out for him? Because he also tried to propose to somebody already, according to him, because Boyce just is a big type of guy. He's going to do something that's big. He's going to make a big proposal. But that wasn't their first time being together. They were together when she was married to this guy.
truth is that she was married to somebody else during that time, and I respect her ex-husband. I knew him, and it was not a matter of me wanting to interfere, right? So that's what it was. But we've been very good friends for a really long time. And and so this time around I was like, okay, this, I didn't expect this to occur like this, but I'm very glad that it did, because I've always admired you, but I kind of know, like you shouldn't be.
Oh, and
And she cuts him off. Why does she cut him off? She cuts him off because he was going to say, "Because I knew you shouldn't leave your relationship." He stopped. He was stopped by her. She stopped him from completing that sentence. And then she mentions that she spoke to him, that it was okay. Why? Why is this something that she needed to stop him from saying? Because they didn't want to, maybe she didn't want him to say the truth. The truth being that Boyce's good nature was he did not want to interfere, and he knew that you probably shouldn't leave your relationship because they already have a family. But he said, "I'm glad it happened the way it did," but he wasn't expecting it to. Why? Because maybe he was thinking they were going to work it out. Whatever problem Boyce saw happening, whatever problem she revealed to him, whatever problem they told Boyce about, he didn't want to interfere because he liked her. And he pretty much knew that they were going to have another chance. Maybe they got together. I don't know. I'm just speculating on that aspect of it. But we're going to look at some of their facial language. We're going to look at the facial language and look at how they they look down. Watch this.
I talked to him, by the way, and he's very happy for us.
Yes, he is. He's a good dude. He's a really
He's an
good.
excellent guy.
Yeah, he's a really good
excellent
guy.
man.
And
Did you see that? He uses the left hand. He uses the left hand. Goes like that. See, what does that left hand to the nose mean? That left hand to the nose. See, the nose, listen to the word, knows. Because he knows something. He knows something. She says, oh, I spoke to him, and he said it's okay. He gave us his blessing. And he's an excellent man. He said, yeah, he is okay. He is a pretty good guy. And then he looks down. And then she scratches her head. Why? Why are they changing subjects and changing positions? Because of a feeling of guilty. They're covering something up, possibly. Covering a relationship up. They want to cover the fact that they knew that they had been together. Who knows? Listen, this is what happens in relationship. This is why you have to be able to ask the right questions. When the relationship, when women and men have problems, things happen as you have problems. You go find somebody in your past. This is very common behavior. It's not necessarily something that you should feel bad about. Of course, maybe you don't want everyone to know all of your business, but you can see the signs that they're covering something up. Now, possibly they were together. In fact, I can almost rest assured of it. Something happened while they were still married, and they got together. He didn't want to interfere. And they ended up getting married. Happily ever after. You know. Okay, famous, baby. What do you think?